Eyes off target, I repeat, eyes off target.
Hi guys, welcome to the review of 3 to 18x first focal plane scope from Primary Arms. This one is with the HUD ACSS Reticle for the 308 or 223. Scope is performing outstanding, guys. I spent some time with that scope in the desert environment and then of course back up north, and I had zero issues. The turrets are tracking as good as you will get for a $499.99 scope. So it is let's call it $500 scope, first focal plane, and as far as the turrets goes, they do track well. Are they going to be 100% spot on? No, and in this price segment that's not going to happen. If you want to have 100% tracking scopes, you gotta pay 6 to 7 times more, and then you can have that kind of request. But the beauty of this scope is, of course, the ACSS Reticle with that bullet drop compensator. So if you will zero this scope, and please take a time to read the manual for all the different loads. If you're running this on a 308 rifle like I'm here, spend the time, read the manual. If you have questions, email Primary Arms and they will tell you exactly at what distance you should zero for your load. But if you're using, let's say, 175 grain gold medal, 168 gold medal, you will have that data in the instruction manual, in the book, and it will tell you how to zero it. And I can guarantee you from my experience from shooting with my 20-inch barrel AR-10, you will be on the IPSC target from 0 to 800 meters, which is close to 900 yards. You will be on that IPSC target without any issues. The ACSS Reticle, it's an absolutely value add. You have all the formulas basically etched into the glass. Rob, what do you mean by formulas etched to the glass? You have a wind dots, you have a target lead dots. You can do very accurately, you can do the range estimations because of that reticle. For the shoulder width, for example, 18 inches. So and there are other ways how you can skin the cat with that reticle. The Primary Arms did the fantastic job. The HUD ACSS Reticle is, in my eyes, that's a dream setup for the DMR type rifle. And this scope for $500 delivers an amazing value.
Perfect, 5 on 5.
5 on 5, and this was, we just literally came back from 300 and we came here to 650, and I used the BDC on the scope. You cannot make this shit up, guys. This stuff works. Amazing value. And as you this is the way how I set up my rifle. This is a basically like DMR rifle for a 308 AR-10 with the ballistic advantage barrel, and this system shoots extremely well. If you want to be precise, if you want to make those fine trim adjustments, you can still use the turrets, which are of course mil system, and you can dial in your solution if you think that you need the correction. But I'm telling you right now, with the BDC from that HUD with the ACSS, you will be on IPSC size targets. You're not going to miss. And in some cases, because I know some of you don't know really how to use the Kestrels and things like this, you will be more accurate with this than just running the wrong data, because even with the Kestrel, if you have a garbage in, you're going to have a garbage out on the output side, and your firing solution won't be correct. Speaking about the turrets are locking. So what it means that you have to lift the turret in order to make the adjustments, and then you have to drop it down and lock it in position, and now they are not spinning. So this prevents the turrets from when you are bumping the turret and you dialing in on the scope by mistake or something. So that prevents this from happening. The parallax adjustments is on the left side, illumination on the left side, and then on the right side it is basically your windage adjustment. But once you will zero it correctly, as I said, you don't have to worry really about holdovers for the wind or dialing for the wind. I don't like dialing for the wind, but I know some of you do still dial for the wind. You don't have to worry about it, because the wind dots are on the reticle and they are extremely accurate and they really do work. If you will do your job as a shooter, that scope on your rifle will deliver. As I said, the scope is between 3 to 18x, and because this is the first focal plane, you can use that reticle on any power zoom setting. You don't have to do any scaling, you don't have to do backtracking on the map. Everything is adjusting and it's scaled down as it should. So I honestly think so that this is a great value. Can you get a better scopes? Of course you can. That's not the point. What the Primary Arms did here is provided the value for the guys who are starting to get their feet, their fingers and the hands wet with the extended range shooting, with the precision shooting. And for the $500 you are getting an outstanding scope, outstanding value, and you can set up the rifle like this for basically less than $1,500, and that's the price hard to beat, the package hard to beat, and you can have tons of fun and you can go and start competing in the matches if you want to, and I can guarantee you that you're going to put some people back into place if you will do your job as the shooter. Scope is very good. So far so good. It's holding up. As I said, it was I had it in other environments and is working great. Cannot wait for other calibers reticles to show up. This is a big 2 thumbs up for the Primary Arms. They're doing a fantastic job and keeping the poor guys like us in the game and enabling you to have some fun. Guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll try to respond it as best as I can. Thanks.